Hi, I'm going to give you guys some tips for the budgeted income statement preparation using Excel in case you saw the Excel module and you liked it. I'll get you started with it for this problem and you can just finish it up using Excel. All right. So you should be able to see my screen now. I went ahead and did a little screen capture of the problem so I didn't have to toggle between two different windows. Okay, so there's all the information that you need, and we'll go ahead and start by setting it up. They didn't give us a company name, but I'm going to still leave space for it as if we had it. Budgeted income statement for the year December 31st. We'll say 2020. I don't think they gave us a date, but we'll just go ahead and do that. I will wait to center it until I know how many columns I have. Skip a row. And then the sales comes first. Cost of goods sold. Gross profit. You guys know all this stuff. Selling and admin expense. I'm going to leave a little space there, so I'll just go up to that part for now. Make this a little bit bigger. And we'll put our amounts over here. So this will be as far as I go in terms of my columns. So now that I know how much room I need, I'll go ahead and give myself some borders, outside borders, and now I can merge and center. I looked up that hotkey shortcut for you. It's the Alt key HMC. Yay, it worked. Alt key HMC. Oh, that one didn't work because I forgot to select the right area. So you can do that shortcut, or you can do alignment merge, or again, you can just take the paintbrush and copy it. Okay. I like to give it a little bit of color for my header. All right, so let's look up at the problem. Sales, we have our sales in units. We have our sales price per unit. So it looks like we're going to need to do some math. We can do it in the cell. We can do plus 15,000 units times $40 per unit. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some format on this. Should get a dollar sign because it's the first number in the column, but I want to round a whole dollar, so I'm going to do decrease decimal. Okay, cost of goods sold. This one requires a little bit more work just because of how the problem gave you this information. So I'm going to do my work here off to the side beyond this page break so you wouldn't see it when you were printing this out. Move that in a little bit. There we go. So I'll do my work right over here. Normal. All right, so cost of goods sold calculation. So we know in our cost of goods sold, we have direct materials, DM, DL, and MO. That will give us our total product cost. Okay, so your direct materials per unit, according to the problem, if you scroll up here, direct materials per unit, $2. And if you want, you can put a dollar sign on that. So you know you're talking about dollars, not units or anything like that. Direct labor, according to the problem, is, they don't give you the exact amount per unit, but you have to solve for it. It says the labor rate per hour is 20, and the number of direct labor per unit hours is 0.5. So plus 20 divided by, you can do 0.5 by 0.5. That does not seem right. $10, is that right? Yeah, okay. And Mo, they gave to you as a fixed amount, $15,000. So total product cost per unit, divide by how many units, 15,000. Let's go ahead and take our sum, equals sum, open parentheses, select your cells, close the parentheses, enter $13 per unit. So we're going to do plus, we can do equals, either way, $13 per unit times the number of units sold, which was 15,000, which you got up here. 195. I don't want a dollar sign on it, so I'm going to go up here and select the comma and decrease decimal. Alrighty, I think you guys can figure out the rest. Gross profit is just a calculation. Let me just help you when you get to the variable or the selling and admin down here. So actually what I think I'll do is add an extra column so I can indent it a little bit. So selling and admin, just how the problem gave it to you. Gave you variable, it gave you fixed, and it also gave you uncollectible expense, which is part of your selling and admin costs, specifically part of your selling costs, since uncollectible accounts rise from making sales on account. Alrighty, so I would just go ahead and list out variable, selling, fixed, selling and admin, and then uncollectible expense. That's probably how I would show it, just because how the information was given to you in this problem. So that's how I would set it up. Again, just because how the problem gave you this information. If it had been different, right, if they had actually separated selling and admin, then I probably would have done a selling category here, list all your selling expenses, including uncollectible. Then I would have done an admin and list all my admin, but they didn't give it to you that way. And then I would just finish up. We know that after your selling and admin comes your income before taxes, income from operations, well, before taxes, income, we'll say before. Let's see, do they give us a tax? Yep, we have taxes here. Tax, expense, and then finally net income. Okay, so you can go ahead and, now it should be fairly set up for you. So you can just plop in the figures from the problem, put in your formulas here, like this will be the sum of these three items. Income before taxes will be your gross profit, less your selling and admin. Tax expense, they tell us, is 15%, so equals 0.15 times whatever your income before taxes is. And then let me decrease that, and equals minus. Let me format that, $, double underline, and I'll make it bold so you know that's what we're aiming for. You're going to get a different number because you've got to fill in all this stuff. I just wanted to show you through kind of the troublesome part of cost of goods sold, just because of how it was given to you, and then how to format this in Excel. But go ahead and fill in your missing pieces, and then you should get your correct net income. If you get it right, you should get $296,650. That's your goal there. So we could even set that up. $296,650 is what we're aiming for. So you could do a little check figure. So right now we're off because you've got to fill in all these columns on your own. All right, should be your easiest participation assignment yet. Hopefully you also learned some Excel tricks while you were at it. And I will look forward to getting those participation assignments from you guys. Alrighty, bye.